reel it in.
Right. So, Precious.
Gotta have my doctor kick in the morning. He gonna need it.
Precious, would you consider yourself, when it comes to you in a relationship or dating, would you consider yourself to be a manipulative woman?
That's a crazy question.
That's a good question.
Is it crazy?
Would you consider yourself to be manipulative?
I do not consider myself to be manipulative, but I know that I can manipulate situations if it's something that I really want or need to do.
So you're not by nature manipulative, but you know that you have the ability.
You got the
Absolutely.
You have if you need to, you can be.
But that comes in a place of being like that. So manipulation for me is like the nook button. I would really need to use it.
Okay.
Because for 90% of whatever relationship, I'm pretty much gonna get what I want. So I've never had to use it. I've never had to manipulate anyone, and
Okay.
I wouldn't like. And I'm 100,000, you know. So I don't play the little games and do the trash. I don't need to, but if I had to,
Yeah.
I know how. I know how because I know my partner.
Cool. Jones and Deshaun. Have y'all, I know y'all have, but I'm just going to ask, have y'all dealt with, and what's your opinion on manipulative partners?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask, was I manipulative?
Wait,
Or are you manipulative?
Have you?
Or are you manipulative?
Have you?
So, yeah, that's
I didn't know
I
there
know
was
you
some of
did,
that
'cause
left.
There's some milk
Yeah.
over there.
I wouldn't have went and got
Nah,
what I
he
got
talking
if
about
some of that
the,
shit was left, but
South
I'm here
Carolina.
now.
Yeah, ain't no sense going back.
I feel like I have manipulative tendencies
But
sometimes.
have you used them?
Yeah, for sure. But I can say this. I don't use manipulative tendencies for the I use it for good, if that makes sense.
And not evil.
Yeah, not evil. So like let's just, I can't even think of an example, but like if I want you to feel better about something, I might use a manipulative tactic to make you feel better about it.
To gas you up.
Not to gas you up, because if
Not
I
gas you up, but you know what I mean. To build you up.
yeah,
Set
to
it
build
wrong.
you up so you can feel better and we can move past
Past
this.
that. Or knowing you're going to get this job.
So,
So
like-
make sure you get it together. I got you together.
So if that's considered manipulative,
You'll take
I definitely fall into that category. And I might use it for a little
the
smear.
the greater good is smidge.
Sometimes not for the greater good, the greater on me. But I don't.
need you to do that
I
out
don't
of
have
that red
ill
cup, sir.
intent for the most part when I.
It's juicy milk in that red cup.
You better swap it out because that's
I get this. I appreciate you.
actually do better than me.
But as it
Mind my
anytime,
business.
now have I dealt with someone manipulative? Yes.
How was that?
Interesting, because it's like you know it's happening, but like sometimes you choose.
Do you choose to ignore it and just go with the
I'm listening.
do you choose to go with it and go with the fuckery of knowing that you plan on me and ignore that, or how does that work?
Meaning that like I know you manipulative, but I'm going along with it.
I know not only manipulative. I know you're manipulating me right now, but I'm a turn a blind eye and play dumb to it.
You can't finesse a finesser.
You can, but you can play dumb. And
I would definitely
done
play
it.
dumb.
I've done it.
Finesse the finesser?
Now, listen,
I'm not drinking that shit, man.
y'all want to go dark?
Zero dark 30. Come on.
You want to go dark?
That nigga already dark.
I'm just
and
here.
I'm not talking about his skin tone. I'm
You
talking
want
about the
to-
damn bottle he got.
I'm just here.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
And
give
there
you
was
the-
no shade, and there's no pun intended with the no shade. But
So I'm gonna get the disclaimer real quick before we get this
That's a
dark.
quadruple entendre, huh?
I'm gonna get a disclaimer before we get this dark, and I'm gonna say this: man, my husband was top tier. I think he was the best thing since sliced bread. He was a nigga. He did nigga shit, right?
Sliced bread was
I
fire.
feel like some better things have
Was,
gone on since
is.
bread got
My
sliced.
husband passed away. Look, no, well,
who the
my
fuck
passed
am I?
away, so
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
he's the best thing since sliced bread. So, one thing you would know about a woman is we tend to not even be manipulated, but we know how to turn the other cheek and play the game. You agree or disagree?
I don't agree.
No.
Why lie to somebody who lies to themselves?
No one ever. I never lied to myself.
I'm not talking about.
I agree with.
I'm not talking about you
Dr.
specifically.
This is what I'm saying. No.
Chronic
Fuck
track.
you. I'm saying
16
that
or
can
whatever it is.
turn the other cheek or play the game.
I'm
not
not
lie to yourself, but play the game.
But sure, play the game. But why am I finessing someone who will finesse themselves for the sake of being with me?
But would they?
You're here.
Okay. So I'm gonna take some bleeps and bleeps out of this, but I'm gonna say this. I have messed with a person for a long time, and this person. So I'm gonna get this to both. I get a chop to both. I ain't gonna play no game. This person had fucked my sister, and we lived together and had a whole little life. I was for the shit, so I was everybody. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I didn't even have to get rid of the nigga. The nigga thought I knew and bailed.
I'm on course.
But my sister, I was like, yeah, see you later, bye. You gotta go. You can't stay here. But I to be honest, I figured it way months in advance. Yeah, good job. No.
I told you that Elmquist different, nigga. I told you that Elmquist was different.
So was that manipulation or did I turn up the cheek?
The last time I was manipulative, I finessed my girlfriend into being on time
You didn't
for a
answer
date.
me. You didn't answer me.
I do want to hear that too, but I answer. That's wild. What was the reason why you did it?
I never really got a reason for why he did it.
No, why you turned on chick. That's what I'm saying.
So in my mind, and women do this all the time. It was like, I think so, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna keep it 100. I paid the bill on her phone, blah blah blah. I took the phone. I am a very private person. So if I had your phone, if you was my husband and I had your phone, I wouldn't even try to open it. I don't like to invade no one else's space because I want you to invade mine.
Well, the rule is if you go looking for something that you don't like, you will find it. Despite what that thing is. Like, it could be just the fact that he interacted with a woman that, you know.
I never looked though. So, but you my sister. Mm-hmm. And your phone is my phone. I pay for it. I pay the bill. And you know how you had that, like.
That's not true.
But fuck that. The just check part was whooping me for 2 weeks. I said, well, I'm just gonna look. Man, that look was like, oh shit.
That shit was wild. That shit was exactly what you said it was.
Nigga, I'm crying for you.
I'm not gonna do this. I had one phone call like, hey, and I ain't gonna lie, I ran game. It's not, you don't trust, it's her. You way older than her.
No, I'm not playing that game.
Man, listen, by the time I left the kids' school, Buddy bags was packed and he was long gone.
I want to hear what he was talking about.
Last time I was manipulative, I finessed my girlfriend into being on time for a date.
That's not being
On my
But my thing
on
is she
my
always
birthday.
late.
Yeah,
She always late
she's
for-
historically late.
So you not shit because you knew that.
She doesn't give a fuck about being late either. She didn't give a fuck about being
So you
late.
did some
I don't really
fucking
think my
shit.
current
She was gonna be
girlfriend.
on
I
time.
don't really think my current girlfriend gives a fuck about being late either.
She probably don't cause shit with myself. I have a video about
Women are slow.
emotionally manipulative
Women are slow because it's like
and I would like
45 minutes.
y'all's opinions on it. And this section is the section before the last section.
Another section.
Depending on how much time y'all got.
I'm out of time.
You on time when we on
I mean,
time.
it's
You not
4 of
going
us.
nowhere.
So Jones, you got time or you got a dip. So if you got a dip, I mean, it's all good.
This last section, I can work with this last section.
He just
Because
wanna go home,
we have
probably.
the manipulative woman section, and then we got to talk about the difference between, and I'm sure y'all saw the clip, between daddy love and mama love.
No, I haven't seen that.
Well, it'll be interesting. So here's the manipulative woman video.
That's just her nature. That's a bunch of. If you as a woman do not know how to manage your emotional responses to you not getting your needs met, you are emotionally abusive. If you utilize the knowledge that men respond to women's fawning emotions in order to get what you want from men, you are emotionally manipulative. If a man comes to you and attempts to express to you how it is that he feels outside of when you all having a conflict, because a lot of women, they get real holed up about that. Okay. If a man comes to you and expresses to you something that's bothering him, and it already took him a whole bunch of time to do that, and you lose your or you do emotional gymnastics in order to get back to how it is that you feel about this man bringing something to you, that's emotional manipulation. I don't want to hear nothing about it. You can cut it, slice it however it is you want to dice it. Baby, you're being emotionally manipulative. And you're being emotionally manipulative because society has socialized you to do that in order to extract the non-emotion from men. That's the reason why Bell Hooks said there are a number of women who don't actually want to be in the same equal space with men. There are just a number of women who are upset that they could not love, sex, cajole, or convince men to love them. And that comes from that father wound, bringing it all the way back. Because their mothers could not cajole, sex, or comfort that father into staying or being emotionally present. So what does that have to do with the father wound? You are the only person who can heal the father wound. You. Because we are the only people.
And just for reference, this is a nigga with dreads, glasses, and a beard.
Fucking problems, and he gonna pour them on us.
I agree. I think that, you know, and I think that it's relatively subconscious. I don't think that women do that purposefully all the time. I think that that's just something that they've learned to use, but that's not. I don't know if they realize that that's what that is all the time. So you may not be doing it on purpose, but you're doing it. Like the fact that you didn't know what you did was a crime doesn't mean that you didn't commit a crime, right?
Yeah, so, they say that ignorance of the law is not not an excuse or some shit like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So just because you didn't know doesn't mean that it's not.
Yeah. So,
like you didn't know the speed limit was 45, but you know but you was going 90.
Damn. You knew that wherever you was going,
you was going too goddamn fast.
90 wasn't the fucking speed limit.
Ain't nowhere in the fucking country there's a 90 mile an hour speed limit.
The highest speed limit I've seen, I think, was 75. And that's in Texas.
Yeah. Texas has the highest
speed limits.
It
was 75 or 85, something like that.
Yeah, Texas has the highest speed limits.
Yeah.
But still.
But Texas is the second largest state.
Right.
But you could drive a day in Texas and still be in Texas.
Yeah. But
the largest state in the lower 48.
But I think
in the lower 48, yeah.
Yeah, but I think that
in the mainland.
I think that he's right in all of those ways. But I don't know if women are seeing those things as such.
That's some America ass shit to have a state in a whole nother country and be like, nah, nigga, that's ours. and that bitch big as fuck. But to go to what you're saying, and to go with what the video was saying, it's definitely some manipulative women out here who know how to use whatever, because I think it's different based on relationship. They know how to use whatever leverage or whatever they have to try to get what they want.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times that leaves the man fucked up in whatever that space is. If it's emotional intelligence, the shit don't work out, you leave the man emotionally fucked up. If it's financial, that's emotional intelligence.
You did.
Emotional manipulation. If it's financial manipulation, the shit over, you leave the man financially fucked up. Whatever that lane is that you're trying to manipulate him, he comes out worse on the other side most of the time. Go ahead. You about to say something.
I think that as a woman, you can almost pick and choose what it is. So then you kind of know how to play the person, to be honest. We all know the saying, well, the good guy finish last.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that there are good women that finish last, but I feel like most of the women that are hustlers or extra or whatever, man, Man, y'all crabs in the bucket.
Where are these good women that finished last?
What? I'm one of them.
Where are they?
I'm one.
You were married.
They in last place.
Was
so we
married. My
wouldn't see
husband
it.
passed away.
Okay.
But it
and
doesn't take
as,
from who I
as,
am.
as unfortunate as that is, you did get married. You did reach the goal.
What you think it is? I reached the goal. I was 17. When
When you
reached that
got
goal.
married?
Yes, I've been knowing my husband since I was 8.
How long were you married?
My husband passed away 2 years ago. This year, actually the 18th, made 2 years.
I don't know how old you are. So how long
Old enough
have
to
you
be
been?
married to do that long.
How long have you been married?
That long.
How long were you married?
That long. We're gonna do that long.
Is it less than 5?
Man, it's way over.
Is it more than 10?
Nigga, I'm not got 17. So I'm not 22. Obviously, my son 22. Shit.
Okay. The point I'm making is
Okay, so
the point I'm making
I'm
is
35.
you reached a goal that people attempt to get to.
but who told you I didn't want to die married? And who told you I didn't want to marry again?
Nobody.
I'm just saying.
But what I'm telling you is that, you know, where I said, where are these nice girls? You said you're one of them, but you're also one of them that got married. Despite when you got married, you did get married.
But I'm not anymore. I'm still the same nice girl.
That doesn't disqualify you from reaching and seeing what that looks like.
Your reason for not being married anymore is not in your control.
Facts.
Right.
But I still have a life to live. And who told you that I didn't want to do it again? You
I
think
ain't
I
say that.
plan on dying
But
with them
had
Negroes?
had your husband not died, more than likely
You would still be married.
I would.
So
Even with the faults.
right. So with all of that, no matter
But-
when you got married, you still reached the goal, and you would still be living out that goal, as opposed to women who haven't even gotten proposed to.
But at the place that I think so, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I think my husband's top tier. I'm not gonna hold you. Man never hit me, cussed at me, none of those things. But god damn it, the men made all kind of babies. Listen, my husband died, he was fucking a fucking neighbor. It had came a place where I had got to be like, it's my turn, I'm winning, boss. Your win was 10 years ago. So
Yeah.
why should I settle for you now? So who told you that I wouldn't divorce him and keep it moving? I mean, I would have divorced him for another marriage, obviously.
Would you divorce him?
Would I had? I don't know. I to be honest, I don't know. I wouldn't say yes. I wouldn't say no. But I do look in a place where we all know everyone gets their turn. So when you was up, I was so young. I was this little thin, little 98-pound little girl. So, and you was fucking the stripper bitches that was up. Fuck you. It's real talk.
So look. A lot of the women / people, but we're gonna talk about women who these men seem to have an issue with. I'm gonna put it that way. Are women who lacked some sort of father or father figure in their life. We got a Tinder check.
No, yeah. I might be a sister. I might not made it nowhere.
Who said she wasn't?
Wait, what'd you say?
Oh.
What'd he say?
Type shit.
So the type of women, like I said, the type of women that these men are talking about generally are women who have a lack of a father or a father figure.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.